and welcome to I Nurture videos. In this video, we will discuss the basic concepts of data link layer. At the end of this video, you will be able to define data link layer, discuss different sublayers of data link layer, explain the functionalities of data link layer. The second layer of the OSI model is the data link layer. It is primarily a protocol layer that helps in the transfer of data between adjacent network nodes in a WAN or between nodes on the same LAN. Data link layer forms frames from the receiving end of the network layer and passes the data to physical layer. This layer is mainly used for logical organization of data bits, encoding and decoding. Now let's understand the different sublayers of the data link layer. The data link layer is divided into two sublayers, namely media access control (MAC), logical link control or LLC. First, let's learn about media access control layer. It is the lower sublayer of the data link layer, which is used for the transfer of data packets from one network interface card to another NIC across a shared channel. An Ethernet network is a good example of MAC. Next, let's learn about logical link control layer. This layer acts as an interface between the network layer and the MAC sublayer. It controls frames, flow and error. Now that we have understood what a data link layer is, let's now understand its functionalities. The key functions of the data link layer are framing, addressing, synchronization, error control, flow control, access control. Data link layer takes packets from the network layer and compresses them into frames. These frames are then sent bit by bit to the lower physical layer. If the frames have to be distributed to different systems, the data link layer adds a header to the frame in order to define the physical address of the sender or receiver of the frame. All machines should be coordinated for transfer to take place when data frames are directed to the link. In order to attain error control, data link layer adds trails at the end of the frames, which further prevents the duplication of frames. Same link stations may have dissimilar speed. This mechanism is built to avoid fast transmission from a slow receiver, thereby preventing traffic jam at receiver's side. Lastly, the data link layer has the ability to determine which device has a control over the link at any given time. Let us have a quick recap on what we discussed. The data link layer is primarily a protocol layer that helps in the transfer of data between adjacent network nodes in a WAN or between nodes on the same LAN. It forms frames from the receiving end of the network layer and passes the data to physical layer. The two sublayers of the data link layer are media access control and logical link control. Thank you for watching this video.